Hello and welcome! How we doing today? Yes, hello! So today we're gonna be playing more Sims 4 because I have a problem. I've been playing Sims 4 pretty much nonstop lately. I got Sims 4 on the brain, and when I got a game on the brain, I just gotta play it. Anyway, how we doing today? Yes, hello. Um, last time we played, we had our third child, Clementine. Clementine? Clementine. We have our third child, Clementine. Just one. We didn't get twins that time, which might be a blessing.
Another glorious day of being alive!
Indeed. Yes, Plushybot is go. It is fully functional in his glorious new body. The Then we have our other two toddlers. It was Abigail first, and then Benny. And we know last time, yeah, Abigail's got teeth. She doesn't like growing teeth. She's a charmer, but she's also aggressive. I think it's kind of like this thing where she acts all sweet to her mom and acts like a good girl, but behind her back, she's actually quite evil. She bullies her brother, I think. Um, Things like that. And of course, Benny, he's a silly little boy. He was quite tough. He likes to be a jokester, I think. Maybe he likes pranks. Maybe he thinks it's funny to make my life harder. But he also fights with his sister, and he's a light sleeper who hates waking up. He's just difficult. He's a difficult child. And he thinks my life is a joke. So, let's get on into it, I suppose, huh? Okay.
Touch the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Yes. There's a new redeem. I have a new redeem. It's kind of silly, but I thought it'd be fun. Okay. So, she's looking angry. Her furry meter is filling up. It's 1 a.m. She needs to sleep, actually. Go to bed. Well, what was that? It's my new redeem. Look, listen. I worked really hard on my character's beautiful feet. You're gonna have to see them sometimes, okay? They look like Skittles.
Touch the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Yeah. I noticed that her toes look like Skittles. Don't they? He's awake too. Stop it. Just go to bed. Okay. Is that all it wanted? It just wanted some cuddles? Oh wait, no, it's dirty. Diapy dirty. Oh, hold on. You don't have your trash can with you. Alright, here we go. Am I? No, we'll leave the changing station there. We'll just buy another one of these little waistbands. Change the color though. What should? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Don't want to forget our chill lo-fi. Hold on, is that too loud? Is that loud? I can't tell if that's too loud. OBS shows it really loud, but when I was doing my test recordings, it wasn't that loud. Hey Rhyme, thank you for the lurk. Sounds peaky. It's probably because it's lo-fi. I was thinking about doing lo-fi, but I think I might back out of the lo-fi. Maybe we should just do the smooth jazz, huh? I liked the smooth jazz, but I don't know. A lot of people don't like jazz. I don't know why. What was I listening to? Jazz? This channel too? Is that better? Okay. Hey Kuma-chan, welcome in. Thanks for the entertainment while I drive. I hope you drive safe. Loud? Okay. How about that? Sorry, I tried to do some audio tests beforehand, but I'm still trying to figure out the OBS thing. I had all my audio settings like written down in a document beforehand, so I could always just throw those settings on and call it good. But I switched to OBS, so everything's different now. Weather's bad here? Or... Oh, I see. You're still getting crappy weather and internet? I'm sorry, Pink. Well, at least you don't have to deal with trying to stream tonight. Let's see. Let's, serve some breakfast. Those kids. Everyone's hungry. How are you doing, Benny? You're gonna go watch Mom. It's also kind of stinky. She's stinky too. What do you need to practice on your skills? Not bad. He's actually doing quite well. How about you play Sim Shape while you wait for food? Meet new sibling. Are you gonna be upset, Benny? How do you feel about your new sister? Angry. Unwanted sibling. Oh goodness. Oh man, she's about to transform. Well, do try to finish breakfast first, Mom. She just pissed on the floor. I think she did. Disgusting. I am Restless Fury, I am Cleansing Range, I am Angel's Vengeance. Hey Colt, welcome in. How you doing? You had a whiteout storm twice today? Really? Wow. Yo, it's March. It's almost April. Why are you getting snow still? I'm not even getting snow, and I live in a quote-unquote snowy state. Oh cool, she finished breakfast. I wonder if she cooked it off the fury of her rage. She's on fire. Alright. He's almost hungry. She's almost hungry. We'll leave out breakfast. They can eat when they want. Yes, the beast beckons indeed. I can probably just have her howl once or twice and force the transformation. Unless she can somber howl. Can you do that? She can try. Might help. Thinking level 3. Good. And he has 2 days until he ages up from toddler. Awesome. You should probably try to potty train them as well. Whose bladder's worse? Yeah, it's more or less the same. See? She can potty train Benny. What is she doing? Eating eggs? Good. Good girl. Taking care of yourself. I am angry. My scooter broke on Wednesday and I had to walk to work. Oh no, I'm sorry, Colt. That sucks. I hope it's not too expensive to fix your scooter. I hope you don't live too far from work. Yikes. I've had a few jobs where I had to walk to work. When I lived in Missouri, I had to walk to work for one of my jobs, which sucks because it's very, very hot in the summertime there. It gets into the hundreds. Yeah, walking home from work in the evening just sucked. And it was a hilly place, too. There was a lot of hills. It was very hard to walk up and down those sidewalks. 3 miles? Oh no! 45! I'm so sorry. Yeah, like I said, I've been there. That's awful. It took me about 30 minutes to walk to work, too. Oof. I hope you get your scooter fixed soon. Here we go. Get your food, Benny. Now it's Abigail's turn. Potty time. Did she already use her diaper? She did. Naughty. Ugh, fine. Change your diaper. They both need baths. The weather's been starting to get kind of nice here. It's been like sitting right at that 50-degree range. Hoping for it to get a little bit warmer so I can open the windows again. I've only had like 2 days where I could open the windows. You know what? She needs a shower too, actually. You shower first, then you can wash the kids. What are your faculties at? 3. Needs to work on movement and potty. They're doing really good though. Toddlers aren't actually that hard in this game. Also new avatar? Yeah, thank you! Yep, I got my 2.0 PNG tuber up. I like it a lot. Lucian, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, give Benny his bath. Where is he? Right there. I don't like that they always put the toddler tablet in their inventory. I want them to share. And let's turn on some music. But where's there it is, kids radio. Why not? Also, what's the Pegasus? That is my that's PlushyBot. I have a new TTS redeem. So if you redeem it, it talks. It'll say your message. Also for bit donations, it'll also speak for bit donations as well. Is it fluffier? Yeah, the ears have a little bit of fluff. I gave myself some head hair because I don't know, I was bald. I was tired of being bald. So I got some hair now, bigger horns, some spots.
Heretics!
Yes. that is what PlushyBot sounds like. Is that heavy? It is! It is heavy! It's heavy from TF2. In fact, it can do any TF2 voice. Here. I'll give you an example. If you type the voice a certain way, it can do anyone. So let's see. Who's someone we haven't tested out yet? Medic? Medic has a voice, right? I think it goes like this. Here, I think this works. I think that's how you get it to say different voices. Is you type their name, colon, and then your message. The bot's a little slow. I have to figure out a way to speed it up. Oh, the baby's upset. Okay. As soon as Benny's done, we'll go get that done. And God, I hate this stupid autonomous thing that they do now. Okay. She hasn't transformed yet. That's good. Oh, her fury actually goes down quite a lot with the somber howl. Let's just get rid of the fury effect. I don't want to always look at it. Or as a timer. I think it's just the source, the browser source that it's on. Man, did it go off? What the heck? It's a work in progress. Just ignore the newborn. Oh my goodness, Abigail, stop it. Where does she even get chocolate sauce and flour? Anyway, I think I bunked it. Whatever. You're making me look bad, plushie bot. I took forever to set you up. I'd imagine the chocolate is poisonous to the mother. Yeah, could you imagine are werewolves allergic to chocolate? Oh my goodness, I never thought about that. So what? Oh. I saw that bubble floating up in the distance. I was like, wait, is she flying? I thought she was like going up some invisible stairs or something. Is there any way to set up this trash can so she'll automatically throw the trash? She's not throwing the diapers into the trash can. I don't like that. It's right there. Don't be lazy. I think they can have chocolate, but if they eat silver, they die. Well, yeah, silver. They're supposed to be allergic to silver, but chocolate. Have you ever heard of someone being allergic to chocolate, IRL? I don't know if I have. I've heard of a lot of allergies before, but I don't know about chocolate. Really? Yes? That sucks. I wonder if it's like a certain amount of cocoa? Is it like the cocoa? Hmm. Probably? Maybe.
Does the teenies not work?
It works. It didn't work when I tried to type in medic. I don't know why. My sister is allergic to eggs, actually. She started just being unable to eat, like, fried eggs and stuff like that and scrambled. And I guess as she got older, it kind of got more sensitive. So now she struggles to eat anything with egg product in it, which includes, like, baked goods, like cookies. I couldn't imagine. That sucks. Gosh, I wish she would use the trash can. What is the donkey on the bottom right? Or mule? That is Plushie Bot. And he's a Pegasus, thank you very much. Welcome in, Extinction, how are you doing? That's Plushie Bot for all my TTS stuff. Alright, but there's a lot of dishes that need to get done. And we'll probably have to vacuum. Yep, we're gonna have to vacuum too. And I have to do something to make her some money. Kids are pretty much taking care of themselves right now. Potty skills, almost at 3 on you. Abigail needs work. We'll try and get her on the potty chair again today before she uses her diaper again. Did you make this house? On a budget. house on a budget. I had like nothing to work with. He doesn't have a lot of money. My logo's blocking it, but I got a whopping 400 simoleons. Like the windows? Oh, thanks. They're just, they're all from the Seasons pack. It's just what I got. It's not furnished very well yet either.
I am not a donkey.
Indeed, yes. You're not a donkey plushie bot. Yeah, I bought this lot with the 20k simoleons. I made it big enough to try and work on the 100 baby challenge. And this is where we're at. Good, well, thank you. Alright, after all that's vacuumed, I guess now we'll try get Abigail, body chair. Get them nap time as well. I like to give the toddlers naps midway through the day, so they're not so grumpy by dinner time. I made her walk, eh? Good. Work those legs, Abigail. I love their dumb little waddle. Kyle, what's up, buddy? Oh no. So, this is gonna sound crazy. I know we're friends and all, but, well, okay, here it goes. I have a crush on you. Okay, it's out there. You wanna go out with me sometime? You're super cool. I wanna hang out with you more. Ghost! Ghost him! Oh no! I had his kid, and now I'm gonna ghost him! I'm sorry, Kyle. You can only have children with me once. Oh gosh, she's awful. He had his one chance for kids. She can't get married. See? She got the lifestyle, single and loving it. And that's how she's gonna stay. Forever. For her very long, immortal life. Speaking of, I should make sure I'm working on her wants. View a mural. Girl, where are you gonna view a mural? Queen pop music, wow. What classifies as tween pop music nowadays? What is hip with the kids these days? What do they listen to? I think the last time I knew a popular band, that was One Direction. I don't know it's popular anymore. What is it, Doja Cat? I don't know. Razor mentality. She is. She looks sweet on the outside, but she's brutal. These kids listening to that K-pop, right? Yes, the K-pop. That's what's cool nowadays. She wants to listen to Summer Strut. Twice in BTS, right? Yeah. Actually, didn't BTS have to kind of break up because of South Korea's mandatory military law? Because the members of BTS never officially served? I heard about that. Like, one of the older members had to leave the band to go serve in the military. I've heard of Twice. I've heard of them. That's progress for me. Why are you mad? Your Fang? Just get a little whiskey on your finger and waggle it in her mouth. She'll feel fine. Oh, they're both awake. You're supposed to take naps so you wouldn't be upset by dinner time. Useless, both of you. Now she's gonna be obsessed with Czech toddler and all that bullcrap. We have leftovers from yesterday. Just set those out. Well, good old fish tacos from the fridge. Ren, hello, welcome in. How you doing? I've heard about it, but I don't think they've done it yet. Maybe. I'm not sure. No, they're talking to each other. They're not hitting each other. That's progress. She could start swinging though. She's very upset. Not hungry. He used his diaper. That's irritating. He wasn't supposed to. Just go potty. Just go. Oh, Siphon! Hello! Oh my gosh, that stupid alert's not even in the right spot. I'll have to fix that, I'm sorry. Hey Siphon, welcome in. How you doing? Oh right, you were playing Slime Rancher. How was that going? Are you liking the game? I'm still tweaking all of my stuff after I moved to OBS. My raid message used to be one that was baked into Streamlabs, so I had to figure out a new one, at least temporarily. I didn't realize it'd be off-center. But hey, it's all work in progress, I can fix that. Had to end stream because my service provider hates me. Is everybody having internet problems lately? I saw someone else that I follow on Twitter complaining about having issues with their upload speed too, where they would just drop too many frames while they were trying to stream and like not being able to do it anymore. Is this becoming a problem? Is Comcast just cutting everyone's upload speeds like, yeah, no one needs upload speed, right? It's a conspiracy, probably. Cutting service to save money, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert on how internet is run and maintained. Maybe there's too many streamers nowadays or something. I don't know. Just talking full crap. I think they're just cutting people because they think people don't use upload. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Siphon. That sucks. You're far from the only person dealing with that right now. Thankfully, my internet has been quite stable. Unless Seymour's playing Guild Wars. For some reason, it hates him playing Guild Wars. Right, yeah, she's just playing with the baby. She's also tired, so maybe you should put the baby down and try to get some sleep. One of the things that discourages you from streaming is how people watch me if I'm constantly buffering. Right. I totally get that. That's a big problem. I do hope I do hope it works out for you though, Siphon. Ah! Yep, he's waking up all the time because he doesn't sleep. Sleep. Clementine's birthday. Cool. So we're gonna get her aged up into the infant stage, because I believe newborns are only 2 days now. Now that they added the infant life stage. Vader. Fade. Rock her to bed. Yep. Honestly, I think the newborns sleep more than the infants actually do. TV season premiere? She doesn't have time to watch TV.
I have eaten up all the internet. Oh, nom nom nom!
He is heavy with internet. Your connection lives within tummy. Alright, get some breakfast cooking. Toddlers are hungry. Mooncat, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. She needs money. I didn't do anything to earn money yesterday. Of course. I should get her into writing. So then I can get that passive income going. Ooh, someone wants to buy a painting. Good. Which one? This one? Alright, we'll get that sold today. I've been doing the Plopsy thing because I want to level up that entrepreneur skill. And I believe you get more money from selling on Plopsy. I think. I could be wrong. What are you doing? Talking? What about you? Being mean to your plushie. Of course you are. Rude little girl. Give it back. Plushie bot consumes all. It's just an endless void in that stomach. Okay, there we go. Now you two can eat. After that, please take care of yourself. They're fully potty trained now, so I believe they'll now autonomous. No, she's not. She's not at level 3.
$400,000 to stream for 12 seconds!
Oh no. Comcast is like, having low upload speeds? Upgrade to our new premium streamer package! For $400,000, you two can stream for 12 seconds. Could you imagine? You know, that's very corporate, isn't it? To design a problem and then sell you the solution. That's why your uploads are bad lately. It's for the premium streamer package. Okay, so she's gonna finish taking care of herself. And then they age up tomorrow, right? Yes, they age up tomorrow. So we'll have to make sure Abigail's fully potty trained by then. You just need all their skills to level 3, and that's good enough. And then I saved the crib. So we'll pull that out of household storage. Hold on. Polish, that's what it's called. Polish, dishes, and mop, trash. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, before you do that, the baby does need attention. Baby needs a diaper change first. The other day, she hasn't transformed. That's good. I think she can Somber Howl again then too, right? Yeah. Let's try to keep that rage low. I'm doing the no baby challenge where I disappoint my parents. Ayy! Same here, brother!
Is Comcast smarter than me? Maybe. But I have yet to meet someone who is smarter than Bullet!
Oh! Yes, no one's smarter than a bullet. Outsmart this, Comcast. Thanks for the pets, Mooncat. See, Monica leveled up to Prime Werewolf. Awesome. A new temperament, though. Oh no. What we got? Racked with guilt. Sometimes the weight of this werewolf curse is too much to bear. Not only do those Sims gain extra fury when sad, they also might feel a sliver of remorse for their actions. Oh, she doesn't like being mean. She doesn't want to scare people. That sucks, because a Somber Howl gives you a sad buff. We'll just have to make sure she doesn't experience sadness. Otherwise, she'll explode and turn into a furry. Ditto, right? Yeah, I thought about having kids once. Ultimately decided it wasn't for me. I think my sister's the same way. My sister doesn't have kids, But that's okay. My mom, I have some cousins that are like my exact age with children, and they live a lot closer to my mom than I do. So she just takes, like her quote-unquote grandbabies are her, nieces and nephews. Yes, she's a grand aunt. She's a grand aunt, I guess you could say. Those are her grandbabies. So she's satisfied. She doesn't need me. Alright, baby is happy, which probably means this is the best time. They smashed the playhouse! You little gremlins. Okay, hold on. We do need to potty train Abigail, actually, before I forget. The ADHD brain is starting to tick in. A Grant 1 might call her? A Grant 1? A what? Oh, were you hitting your brother? Is that why he's crying? No, he's crying over the smashed playhouse. She did that. Look at her. She's so upset all the time because her baby things are coming in. Or dolls. Yeah, whatever. Someone smashed the dollhouse. Look at yourself, kiddo. Consequences of your own actions. Just distract yourself, Benny. A great aunt and a great aunt, a grant. Oh, I see. So it's like a dunkle. It's like a dunkle. The grant. Grant. Whatever. She's happy like that. Hellgirl's an aunt. It's just, her niece and nephew live in a different state, so we don't see them. She too, like me, is baby of the family. Almost Abigail's birthday. Yep, that's all tomorrow. Okay. Toddlers are satisfied. Newborn is sleeping. Yes, we should age it up though. Or should I get some cleaning done while I can? It's tough. To repair that. Mop again. Right, I never got any of the chores done. She just keeps hitting the plushie. Don't punch your plushies, kids. Rude. They have feelings too. They're just amorphous. Oh, hello. How are you? So chill, right? Yes. Alright. So many trash cans to take care of. Another bowl. Can she just turn on the TV and leave it on? No, she can't. That kind of sucks. I wish you could just turn on, like, the kids channel and walk away. That's like parenting 101. Come on. You put on Power Rangers, you sit the kid in front of there, and then you just go do something else. It worked on me when I was a kid, apparently. I loved Power Rangers when I was a kid. So you have the Growing Together pack, right? Yes. What does it come with? I know one of the major gameplay things is that it comes with these milestones. So, like, over here, it'll tell you milestones of, like, what the kids can do. Like, it's showing you how much Abigail has gone along. Like, she learned to walk, she learned how to climb stairs, she knows how to dance. She doesn't know how to run yet, though. It kind of tells you what's next. So it says, honing her movement skill can help Abigail speed things up literally. Cognition? Garbage. I don't know. She doesn't know what shapes look like. So it shows you a lot of those. Mostly, I believe. And it came with some build buy objects. I think the pack is pretty cool. I like it. I bought that in the high school one because the high school was on sale. What what does it come with? We got some bunk beds, we got sleeping bags. I think it added like sleepovers. I like this little sheep chair.
I love Cocomelon. Mother, I require my iPad to watch Cocomelon.
What is Cocomelon? Why do you need an iPad? No, you don't. It's bad for your brain. Go read a book. Oh, I like this little potty chair that came with the pack. It looks like a little toilet with a happy face. They got a lot of cute stuff that came with it. Oh, it came with the splash pad. So there's like these objects that go into a water park. They're like water park items. You know when you go to a water park and these mushroom things spout out water? And they have like these water spouts. There's kid bikes. Oh, that has a little honk on it. Little honk honk. Adds tooth fairy stuff, so the kids, when they lose their teeth, they can put it in under their pillow. It's a really nice swing set that I like. It's an expansion pack, so it actually comes with a lot of things. It has this playmat thing for the toddlers, or not the toddlers, the infants, which is kind of crappy that the infant stage is free, but they locked this behind the paywall because this is really good for the infants. So things like that. I'd say it is worth buying. I think the build buy objects are really nice. The Create a Sim items that came with are quite nice. And it has some decent gameplay that it adds as well, on top of the infants. Come on, FPS. There we go. By the way, if you see me open my menu and close it a lot suddenly, it's kind of, I don't know why, but I'll drop frames in the game once in a while. Every time I go into build by and then back into live mode, my FPS on the game just drops. But when I open my menu and close it, it like resets everything, and then the FPS goes back up to 60. No idea why it does it, but it's just something I do. It's a tick. You might see it a lot. Also, I never got an answer. What is Cocomelon? Is it a kid's show? Alright, Clementine aged up. What do we get? Wiggly. Good. That's an easy one. So, just active. Wiggly. I'm gonna struggle to fall asleep, though. That kind of sucks. Alright, there she goes. Floating down. Smile. She's already smiling. Alright, how about pick her up and we're gonna move her away because I gotta arrange the room. I'm gonna have to make some money because I have to afford better beds. Put these in storage. We're gonna move the changing room into here because the toddlers aren't gonna need it pretty soon here. That can go in here, and the crib that we saved. There, do it like that. You know what? That bed can go against the wall for now. Or, no, shoot. There. Good enough. And the baby playmat can stay out here. Always helps to hold on to everything that you bought before, just in case you need it again. Leave as a kids show? Yeah, probably. Alright, let's get her outfit planned out. How's the music sounding, by the way? Is it okay? Oh, she's hairy. I forgot. They grow body hair now, don't they? Can I set that to not have her deal with the body hair? You can just disable hair growth. I know it's a thing that we could add on, but right now, it's just another extra thing I don't want to deal with. Ooh. Mama got some hips after 3 kids. Alright. Alright, Clementine. You also look like Monica. You got her blonde hair and eyes. Got that. She's got the Kyle nose, though. You see that? This is a baby Kyle in growth. She got some short hair. I like this one. Let's do this one. Alright, what is the season now? It's summertime, isn't it? Yeah, it's summer. So let's dress her lightly. Light weather wear. Oh, I love that shade of mint. Mint is so cute. And let's give her shorts. That's a really cute appearance. I like that. Cute baby. We won't see formal. I don't care. Sleepwear, that might be hot in the summer. So I'll just keep the little onesies. Party, I don't think we'll be seeing that. And hot weather, definitely gonna need it. They have these little outfits. Oh, that's cute. I like the tulips. There we go. Nice and simple. Some cooler weather stuff. Summertime. Sounds good. The music is a bit distorted. Does the music sound distorted to you guys? I played this channel before. Alright. That's all set up. A little hungry. Oh, let's feed her. I don't know. Well, I mean, if it's not too obvious, then I suppose that's okay. Can't tell with your TV? Alright. Could just be the quality. I don't know. Oh, she has another ability point she can do. What do we got? Oh, right. I am trying to work up to Immortal Wolf. So we need that natural healing. Or we could save it. Lunar Blessing. Learning speed and quality of sleep to how everyone interacts together. That could be useful right now. What else we got? Vicious Howl. Nah. Don't need Hunting Party. Lunar Resistance. No longer feel its influence. Oh! So she won't transform on the full moon anymore. That'd actually be helpful too. Tunneler is cool. Primal Instinct. Means they can channel the beast to focus the mind on what's important. Being a confident werewolf. I guess we'll roll with the natural healing for now. And then next level, we'll get resistance. And then we'll get Immortal Wolf. And when we can, we'll try to get that Lunar Blessing too. What else is an option? Up there, we got Super Speed. Oh, that's cool. We got Zoomies. Alpha Wolf, and we don't need to fight. Lunar Howl. Most forbidden howl releases what little remains of Monica's humanity to succumb to the moon's glow. Oh, that sounds interesting. Not for her, but Legacy of the Lycan. Oh, just like for satisfaction points? Interesting. There's so much of the werewolf gameplay I haven't done. What fun would that be? She doesn't transform anymore. The point is to make the game easier as we go. We struggle against it to become better. Also, she's wearing damp clothes. Should I be more lenient from a strict family dynamic? I don't know. You're raising werewolf children. They're wolf children. Abigail, what's wrong? What is that? New sibling? Are you upset about the baby? She is, isn't she? You hate your new sister. She's mad she has a sister. Don't worry, Abigail. You're gonna have 99 more. Okay. Now what we do. How is the infant feeling? A little sleepy. They're always gonna be sleepy. When are they never not sleep? Can we get in some tummy time real quick first, before that? Let's try to get some tummy time in before I put her down for sleep. Oh. Uh-huh. Alright. You two, get your nap times in, to be honest. Get your nap times in. 99 more? Well, she's not... Well, technically I guess it'd be... 97? It'd be 97. I just said 99 because she's the first. So she's gonna have 99 siblings. Tummy time, a little bit of that. Already upset. Already upsetty. I haven't seen any mods to get rid of the check infant thing yet, but I'm trying to keep my eye out. But I've seen a lot of other people starting to report that issue. Sims had a quick update before I started stream today, but it looks like that was not hotfixed. It might never get hotfixed. What is that? Crying infant. Well, yeah. Okay. He's trying to sleep, I think. Okay. Try to go night-night. I think her eyes are glitched. She's permanently crying. Even asleep, the tears don't stop. Don't careful, you're gonna dehydrate. She's just like me for real. Whoa, dude. Arthur thinks Monica is swell and wants to become best friends. Bro, you just broke into my house to ask me to be your friend. Go away. Dude, get out of here. Send home. I didn't invite you in. No trespassing. Disallow friends. Disallow neighbors. Disallow solicitors. And vampires. Get out. So that we need a little bit of money in here. And you also have to make dinner. Crap. When will she ever have enough time? Yep. Toddler birthdays are tomorrow. Best? Shut up. Abigail did not hit potty 3. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's so gross, but you know what? Just go. Just go. You'll be fine. After she reaches her 100th child, you're right. She will never have free time again. Not until her journey is over. Speaking of journey and like Sims challenges, I started writing a document for another one. So there's a lot of different versions of the 7 Deadly Sins challenge, but a lot of people tend to a lot of the challenges tend to have like a lot of weird rules that I don't really care for, or really strict guidelines on what exactly you have to do. And I don't really like it. So I'm trying to write out my own thing that's a little bit more freestyled and a little bit more, I don't know, to me personally, it feels more imaginative. So I'm writing out a legacy challenge where each sim that each sim in the line of the generation will represent one of the 7 deadly sims. Things like that. I'll talk more on it later after I finish writing it out, and I'll probably post it somewhere, but I think it'd probably be fun to play through. Okay. Yeah, everything's grungy right now, huh? Done. I can't get over how the toddlers put dishes all the way at the top of there. It's ridiculous. Example. So, for example, like for generation 1, I have it as greed. Okay, so you make a pair of parents that are really poor, and they don't have a lot of money. So when they have their child and they raise them to adulthood, that child ends up encompassing the spirit of greed, where they grew up in a poor household. So their goal in life is basically to amass as much wealth as possible, even at the expense of other people. And then greed has a child who then becomes sloth, who then becomes sloth because they grew up in a household where they wanted for nothing. Everything was handed to them. There was a cushy, silver spoon lifestyle. And because of that, they have no motivation or attempt to better their own lives. Things like that. I don't know. Could be fun. I played a little bit of it before, but I was just kind of like going off the top of my head of stuff. But for once, I'm actually writing it all out. Summertime. Let's update the mailbox. It looks like summer. I guess. I know that does, but you know what? Let's go rainbow. Heck yeah. Game mailbox. Sounds interesting? Yeah. Like I said, I have to finish writing the document. I was working on it before stream. Light sleeper. Clementine's awake. Hungry. No sleep for you tonight, Mama. Hey there, fellow Dirk. Welcome in, Lantos. How you doing? We're still working at the 100 baby challenge just a little bit here and there. If Clementine's eyes are broken, she won't stop crying. I'm pretty sure she's infinitely crying for the rest of her life, even as she smiles. One of those kids, I guess. Love to see it when you get it done. Yeah, like I said, I'll post the document when I finish it so other people can kind of check it out and decide if they want to play with it too. Alright, let's get some tummy time in while we can. Go, lift head. Celebrated Gabor Name Day? What is Gabor Name Day? I don't think I've heard of that. Gabriel Name Day? How is she doing? She hasn't dirtied her diaper yet. That's good. You might be able to sneak in a nap, Monica. Get your toy. There, getting them to look at their toys helps some of their milestones. I think it works on their fine motor. They'll start to kind of like try to grab and lift their arms to touch things. In Hungary, we celebrate people's first name day. Oh, interesting. Cool. I don't think I've heard of that. Milestone, good. Wait, oh, yep. Clementine's a werewolf too. Awesome. She doesn't have the dormant wolf trait though. I don't know what it is about Benny, but... Oh, you know, I think what it is that Benny... Okay, so dormant wolf means he doesn't... It's kind of like a genetics thing with a recessive gene. He has a recessive werewolf gene. So his kid could be werewolves, but he himself is not a werewolf. That's what happened. Mostly we party, eat, and drink a lot. Yeah, sounds like a party. Sounds like a good celebration. Okay. Now she's starting to get tired. But try to go night-night after you're done. Why do they always cry when they try to fall asleep? Get it. She did fall asleep though. That's good. Alright, this painting can ship as well. Let's work on some painting. Actually made a little bit of money recently, that's good. In the workplace, who has the name day brings cookies and drinks. Oh, I see. Yeah, kind of like birthdays and stuff like that. I know when some people had birthdays at my old job, a lot of times they would bring in like cookies to share with everyone else and stuff like that. First blowout, because I think that's all they do. I don't think the babies actually have normal bowel movements. I think they only have blowouts. It's a bug. It's gotta be. very upset. She's also hungry. After you're done, go ahead and breastfeed. Don't say blowout. That's what the game calls it. Got some sleep in, but not a lot. She's got to make breakfast for the toddlers. Paw plate. Is that? No, that's spoiled. You can't eat that. Aki. Okay. Let's get breakfast going before the toddlers start eating each other. Why not is a true thing. Exactly. It's like a real thing. That's the terminology people use. I didn't come up with it. Blame parents. Or self-soother. That's good. Clementine is the self-soother. Benny's not quite hungry yet. Just use the toilet. And it's their birthday today, so we'll get that cake and get them aged up ASAP. No toddlers. Even though they're not as bad. Got an infant. I don't want to deal with them too. And then I'd say maybe partway through Clementine's toddler stage, and we'll do it all over again. Just keep popping them out like rabbits. What about a blowout sale? You don't want to know what you buy on a blowout sale. Oh my god, Arthur! You know what? If I say of course, will you stop? Go home. Dude, really just walking in asking to be my best friend. We ain't busty. We ain't besties, buddy. Anyway, Monica is desperately tired. Lonely? You have a brother. Play with your brother. Talk to him. Be nice to each other. Hug. That's your social interaction. Oh, Abigail learned how to run. Cool. There, love each other. I think Benny's just jealous that Abigail's the werewolf. Or I don't know, maybe she's jealous of him that he's not growing in fangs. So, Sims with the dormant werewolf trait, is there a way that they can, like, become werewolves later in life? Besides just, like, do they have to be cursed bitten? Or is it just a normal bite that can work? I wonder if there's a specific thing for that. I should look up what it really means. I don't know. There. Now you two can play dolls together. Plan to commission you for a PNG tuber next month? Oh, cool! Well, thank you. I'm flattered that you're considering me. I'm trying to improve my skills with making PNG models and all that stuff. I really like how my current one turned out. I'm pretty proud of it. And I like making stuff for other people too. My TTS bot is another thing that I can always make for people as well. Basically any PNG model. I actually plan to open a what you call a your character here thing soon for the plushie model of drawing plushie versions of people. Like of their OCs and stuff like that. but I need to workshop it a little bit more. Right now I'm drawing Hellgirl as the plushie. It's turning out really cute. She's so angy. So angy to be soft and cute looking. Yeah, I'm hardcore. Too cool to be part of that fluffy frou-frou pink and blue stuff. She's all black and purple and acid green. And punk rock. Love your cute style. Oh, thank you. I do enjoy a cute, bubbly art style. Okay, we got a little bit of time. Let's some tummy time while we can, and then we'll get that birthday cake made. Draw me as a Digimon for when I open cards on stream. Yeah, there we go. Getting those milestones going. Still tired, but we got time to make a birthday cake. Still work on your toys. Do your best. I don't think she can't do tummy time by herself yet. But I'm starting to figure out how to get the infants to do their milestones faster. Using the playmat will strengthen her hands, so just kind of keep her trying to look at and grab the toys. That'll help her fine motor. She's trying to reach for them to grab them. One question, what kind of mic do you use? All of my hardware stuff, oh, I need to update it. It's in my credits of my About Me stuff. I believe I'm using a Procaster. Is that what it's called? The exact name is in the credits, the hardware section. But I believe it's called a Procaster. And I used a Scarlett Solo audio interface. Yes, Rode Procaster. That's what it's called. Thank you, Hellgirl. It's kawaii art, yeah. I like the cute. I like the round. I like the pink. I like cool stuff too. Like, don't get me wrong. I was a major goth kid growing up. There's still a part of me that really enjoys the dark aesthetics. There's a reason why Bloodborne is one of my favorite games. Add your birthday candles. And then help blow out candles. Abigail, she's first. See, Monica has 18 days until she's middle-aged. How are we doing on the rewards? How much do I need for the age down potion? Potion of youth. She can almost afford it. Awesome. We have to do her super parent thing more. Discipline your toddler. We have to do more disciplines. Oh yeah, Hellgirl likes to collect Digimon. She loves Digimon. She has a little Digi-device thing too that she like uploads. Are you aging up, girl? What are you doing? She's just walking out the door. She's look at her go. She's just like, bye. Abigail, where are you going? Abby! Abby, what are you doing? Why is she going to the back of the house? Is that what's happening? Is her AI like, okay, if I have to age up, I have to stand over here on the other side of the birthday candles? What is this? This is so stupid. What? can't believe it. This game is dumb. I love The Sims. It's so broken, ridiculous. What'd she get? Alright. Ah, God. Alright. So, we're gonna randomize her trait, and then we'll pick her aspiration based on her trait, kind of. User. Music lover. She likes music. Okay. So then we'll set her into creativity. They have a multi-skill thing now. They have a more aspiration for kids. So instead of choosing one of the 4 major skills, they can kind of multitask it. So we have like playtime captain. So they're like social and motor. Have creative genius, mind and body, and slumber party animal, which I think is social and creative. Right? Yes. So they have like mixtures. But music lover is pretty solid into creativity. So we're gonna set her into creativity. There we go. She's aged up. Now we just, I'm gonna move the birthday cake if they're gonna act like that. Actually, I can delete this little ball because our stereo system over there has a radio. I'm gonna set this birthday cake there. Man, she really took a walk to do that, huh? Well, really, he's gonna age up. He can shower himself once he's done. That's what Abby's about to do. Take a shower. You help blow out candles. Benny. Clementine's hungry and tired. You know what? Now. Oh, she's going night night. Actually, perfect. I love your cute happy model. Yeah, that's another reason I wanted ears. Ears can be so emotive. Okay, and for you? Oh, glutton. Strong negative reaction to hunger. Enjoys eating any foods, and can even eat spoiled food. Oh gosh. It doesn't really lean into any of these. Like, you could argue that they like food, but the funny thing is that there's 2 food traits. There's glutton and foodie, and they actually conflict with each other. Foodie are picky and really creative about their food. Gluttons just like to eat. That's their only defining personality trait. They just like to eat. It doesn't matter what kind of food or how good the food is. I don't know where we're gonna throw that. We could multi-skill them, maybe. I don't know where to throw it, so hold on. Where? I actually have dice exactly for this stuff because I'm a fucking nerd. Give me. How do I open this again? Am I dumb? I don't remember how to open this container. We have a saying in my house that kind of followed me as I grew up. Is that everything is pinky proof. Ah, thank you, Hellgirl. The real MVP. Everything is pinky proof. All things are pinky proof. I'm really bad at opening things. If it has a child lock on it, guaranteed I probably won't get into it. My hands are dumb. You know what's ironic? I hate mowing the lawn, but on Epic Games I have the lawn mowing simulator. That's fine. I like, what is it called? House Flipper? I love House Flipper, but I hate, like, moving, and I hate painting and all that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna flip a die. Alright, landed on 6. That's 4. Hold on. I usually did it like... You know, it changed actually because we have new traits. So how many do we got now? We have 8 skills. We have 8 skills. Where's my 8 die? I do have an 8 die. Here it is. It's an 8. Okay. So, mind and body. Hey, if they eat a lot, now they're gonna work out a lot. Huh. Balance. Anyway, yeah, I do die for randomized stuff. Because, I don't know, I'm just bad. Same for Power Washer. Some people really like Power Washer. Okay, there we go. Mind and body. Whoa, look at that! That's a sick cut. I really like that hairstyle. It's so cute. The shaved sides and the mohawk. Alright. After your sister's done, you can take a shower too. Okay. Monica is so tired. Baby Hungy. How about you feed Clementine, and then you both go to bed together. Benny, your turn. And, oh, right. Alright, we're gonna put the toddler beds into storage. And we're gonna buy 2 new cheap kid beds. Where are the kinder beds? Here we go. Is this the anti-goblin? They are goblins. Alright. Toddler potty can go in. All the toddler stuff can go into storage temporarily. Very good. Are there any kids' toys I can really afford right now? I'm poor. Mind and body. What is he gonna... Oh, I should get a drawing mat for Abby. Here, this is a really cheap activity table. Oh. Mind and body. What is he gonna want to do? Mental skill? I think that's the doctor playset. We can get that too. Good idea. I think I want random a sim. Yeah, I like to use dice for all the random stuff. I should post the dice I have. A picture of them. They're really cute. They're pink with like light blue swirls in them. You know, basically my character's entire aesthetic. I love pink and blue mixed together. Bubblegum pink and baby blue. Gonna plan outfits. An arc. In 7 days to die, Pink has to make it ice-proof or fall off and die or get hurt. Oh. I see. Okay. Alright, Abby. How are you looking? She got some sleepy eyes. Got her dad's nose. You know, despite the blonde hair, she does look like her dad. Let's see what we're gonna do for hairstyle for you. Oh yeah, shoot, where? One of the werewolf hairstyles that's so cute. I saw it and I passed it. Where? Here. I like this. This is really cute. I saw this and I thought about Pink. I don't know what Pink's hair actually looks like. I just heard that she said you have like an undercut, right? Or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, I like this hairstyle. It's super cute. Alright, what am I gonna do with her? She's creative, huh? Creative. It's a pompadour? Is the pink pompadour? I like this. I really like this hairstyle. No, it's not a pompadour. Oh, that's cute. I like a lot of the new hairstyles that they've added. Mohawk? Oh. I don't like this one though. This one's silly. It's not this, is it, Pink? Tell me it isn't so. Let's see. What else can we roll with? I saw it. I really like this. I haven't done this one yet. This is a really cute hairstyle. Very, early 2000s. There, she's got like the Claire's clip-ons. Alright, it is still summertime, right? I don't know how far we are into summer. Ow! She's gonna be a howling. She ain't gonna shut up until I finish this. Oh boy. I should get that mod that makes them not do that. There is one that exists, but it like freezes them completely, so they don't do this look around thing. They just stare at you like an empty, dead mannequin. And I don't like that either. I kind of want a mixture of both where they still do this, but they don't do the occult animation. There, she looks like a certified horse girl. She's creative, right? So that just means she draws horses. All little girls as we know it were either horse girls, wolf girls, or dragon girls. Or all of the above. I was definitely a wolf dragon girl. I liked dragons, but I literally got made fun of for liking dragons. Mostly just because people are mean and they just want to find anything to say something mean to you about. So I had people who were like, dragons are lame, why do you like dragons? Like bullcrap like that. Like, what do you mean dragons are lame? You're just trying to be mean to me, you don't think that. I haven't gotten a haircut, so it could be a pompadour at the moment. It's a faux hawk. I haven't gotten a haircut in a long time, too. I need my ends trimmed really bad. Whoa, look at that cute dress! I love that. I love dresses like this, actually. I think I've mentioned a lot of times that I like to wear really long dresses that go nearly to my ankles. The dress I'm wearing right now is really nice. Like an earthy Irish spring green color with flowers on it. Really flowy. Athletic wear? I don't know if we're gonna be seeing athletic wear, honestly. They only wear that like when they play basketball and stuff. I like the basketball shorts. Are there like other nice shorts she can wear? Yeah. I don't want to wear Don't wear jean shorts to bed. Be comfy. Comfy. Oh right, don't they have new hats? They got new hats, right? Oh, I have to unlock the bear ones. Yes, this one! Look at this! the ears! Oh, I love the ears! I don't think it matches her, but we'll definitely have kids with these ears at some point. One of the werewolf kids, we're definitely gonna have to wear that. Yoda head? No, we're not doing the Yoda head. It is a thing. There is a Yoda mask. Things for Halloween. Kinda cute too. Oh my gosh, look at this nerd. She looks like she gets bullied at school. I say that 'cause I think this is how I dressed when I was a little kid, actually. I wore a lot of outfits. Actually, I wore overalls. I was one of those overall kids. Yeah, I wore overalls. I mean, she's be howling at school, she's definitely gonna get bullied. And then they get punched. And then she gets in trouble for reacting negatively to being bullied. I was there too. I was that kid that got bullied a lot in school, so I would get violent and then in detention. Not in high school though. I was a good kid through high school. I still got bullied a lot in high school. People were still really mean to me. But I did have my Joker moment though. I did have the moment where I snapped and I punched some kid in the back of the head. I don't remember what he was doing. He was making fun of me about something. I think it was my teeth. And he was laughing, and like this is a kid that I had like done all the steps for, right? Like reporting him to the teacher, talking to the principal, like this kid won't leave me alone, he has a vendetta. And things like that, and his parents that would reportedly cry about like, no, our son is so sweet, he wouldn't act like that. He was a prick. I hated that kid. And there was at some point where he finally said something to me. He turned around to leave, and I just decked him in the back of the head. And he never talked to me again. I think it's a sad thing when the school systems fails. They're like, oh no, don't solve your problems with violence, report problems to teachers, talk to adults. It never worked. But punching him made it work. He never spoke to me again. He told everyone I was crazy and to stay away from me, which was great because that's what I wanted. Now, officially, I should say, don't solve your problems with violence, kids. And really, it should never be your first choice. Violence should never be your first choice. And it's unfortunate that it was my last. Even more so that it worked. It shouldn't have worked. All levels except physical, I am a wolf. Get otherkind, nerd. I snapped as well in elementary. This boy wouldn't leave me alone one day, so he dropped his pencil and I stepped on his hand. He never bothered me again. Get wrecked. Alright, hold on. Think. I have to think. Benny. Mind and body, okay. Mind and body. Sounds like worse of a nerd than his sister. I like this hairstyle though. I think I might roll with this. He's keeping that. It's cool. I don't really have any good ideas. Let's see. I bet he likes Pokemon, but he also likes skateboarding. Is that what we're rolling with? They have void critters in this game. Do they have like a t-shirt with a void critter on it? I swear to God they do. Should, right? Would that be in the Parenthood pack? I have so much freaking packs nowadays. It's hard to navigate everything now. Like, look at all these options you have, but also character creator is gonna take you twice as long. Shirt's so ugly. Bro, where's your t-shirt with like Pokemon on it? That's like the thing kids like, right? Can't believe this. Not a single t-shirt with like a meme on it. Except that cat, maybe. Oh my gosh. Ah, remember these? Remember when these were all the rage in like the early 2000s?
Please, mother, no more violence!
Yes, violence. Remember those old t-shirts with like the Bugs Bunny or the Tweety on it that had like the hat that was turned back and they were looking all bad with their arms crossed and being all gangster with like the bling and oh no. I unlocked like a core memory. Lurking because of PC problems. Oh yeah, Seymour ripped apart his computer again. Yeah, I have to create 100 more of them. That is true. Would you recommend Parenthood? Yes, I think I do. I'm bad. I think I recommend all the packs one way or another. Well, all the major expansion packs, I would say. I recommend all of the major expansion packs. Alright, we're giving him the cat shirt. Now, this looks like the kid that doesn't get bullied because he scares people. Like, he's a little too weird. You don't talk to him. Right. Actually, I should set up a athletic outfit for... Actually, you know, they have that soccer shirt. That's easy. And just nice tennis shoes. Why does Seymour rip his PC apart again? Because he has a problem and he always buys PC upgrade parts, and then he takes his whole setup apart and then it doesn't work, and then he gets upset and then he returns it, and then he repeats that process ad infinitum. What did he get recently? It was a motherboard, right? It was a new motherboard. He got one and it didn't work, so he returned it, and then he got another one, and now he's putting it in, and then I guess he's having problems again. Repeat. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think that's the status quo for pretty much anyone who dabbles with making their own PC. You don't test your motherboards first? I don't know. I don't know if he's still in the chat. I like that. I don't like that they automatically don't let you give them socks for hot weather. Like, if you're gonna wear tennis shoes, please wear socks. I don't know if we're doing the hat. Alright, that's Benny. Funny. Oh yeah, they have like personal likes and dislikes now. He's a teen boy. He ain't wearing socks? What? That's not true. I don't believe you. Alright. Her favorite color is pink. Why not? She likes music. I wonder what kind of music she likes, though. We'll kind of let that evolve on its own. Characteristics. She obviously will like idealist Sims because she's artistic. Let's see. Cerebral Sims don't like creatives, I think, so they're not gonna get along. Which is kind of funny, because her brother kind of cerebral, isn't he? Yeah. Activities. Well, she likes music, so she probably will give her singing, and violin and piano just to start. Cover the bases. Here she likes dancing too. Music. Benny? Oops. Benny. Gave you blue. He likes cerebral Sims. I think that's all we're gonna really give him right now, considering there's not a lot to his personality quite yet. Because Glutton doesn't tell me anything. Liking food isn't always a personality trait. It doesn't even, like, I can't even, like, let him like cooking because that's the foodie thing. I just can't do anything with him. Benny, you're boring! Boys are gross? They don't have to be! Boys don't have to be gross. Break societal norms. Okay. Okay, Clementine needs to eat. Feed Clementine, and then you both can go to bed. You shower? No. Shower, please. Alright, kiddos, you're grown up. Time for you to learn how to do chores. That's why parents have kids, right? For the free labor. Heck yeah, they can do laundry. They can take out the trash. We're starting to get places, people. Like the first two twins is the hardest part of the game. After that, you just make the kids do everything. That's the secret. You have children to make them do your job at home. That's what someone I knew used to say, right? I don't. Now I'll say it out loud, but I don't believe that. It's just a joke for The Sims. I believe in children having a balance between discipline and fun. clothes damp, right? The laundry never got properly dried, did it? I actually grew up like not knowing how to do a lot of chores because I grew up partially in two different homes, my upbringing was really weird. So, like the way my mom tried to raise me was very opposite to how my dad tried to raise me. My mom tried to be kind of responsible with certain things, like she would have me do chores, but she would pay me for the chores. Not a lot of money or anything, but like an allowance. I earned allowance for doing work at home. And I would buy little things for myself, like extra treats, or like soda or candy, or things like that. It was enough to treat myself, and something that I felt like I earned. And that's how she wanted to teach me how to take care of myself when I was inevitably older. Things like that. Good things. Now my dad, he was really lenient, but my stepmom was not. My stepmom was mean. And she didn't let me do chores in a way that I will say was a bad way. How's the way to describe it? It's important for kids to learn how to do chores so that they can teach themselves how to do things when they're older. And if someone has never done their own laundry before, never really done their own dishes before, things like that, they're going to struggle really bad as an adult. And that's kind of like what I ran into when I became an adult. Because my stepmom didn't allow me to do chores. Not because she wanted me to have fun, but because she said I would mess it up. She said I would mess up anything I touched. So I wasn't allowed. And that's why by the time I moved out when I was 17, I was completely crippled on how to function normally. I never done laundry before. I didn't know how to fill a washer with soap. I didn't know how to drive. Hellgirl had to teach me how to drive. Things like that. It makes for a poor adult. It was very different from what my mom tried to do. So on one hand, you could say, oh, well, you're lucky you never had to do chores growing up, but it also was kind of like a bad mental thing because I was told that I was useless and couldn't do those things. So it wasn't like oh, you never had to do chores growing up. Gosh, did that mess me up later, though. I was fully fledged adult when I was like 16, maybe 13 even. Yeah, it's a delicate balance between raising a child that knows how to be responsible versus, but you can go too far and raise someone who is too stressed out. Like, where you put so many adult responsibilities on them, it's like they never experienced childhood either. It's a really delicate and complicated balance, and I do not envy parents for trying to find that balance. Thanks for the pet size. You know what I mean, though? There are some parents out there that really stress about, am I doing the right thing? Am I raising my kid right? But, I mean, stressing about that's a lot more important than thinking you're doing absolutely nothing wrong and not taking advice for it either. I don't know, I'm rambling. Well, she's gonna have... Abby, that's not your bed. Well, Monica's gonna have more free time now to finally, actually make us some money? So we can make this house not look like a box. This house is ugly. Maybe we can get her active a little bit too. She put on a lot of baby weight. And get her going for a jog. Oh no, she's doing a werewolf thing. Don't be sad! Don't raise that fury. tired though. She does need her. Well, Quarry doesn't want to download? Oh no, that sucks. Quarry's fun. I wanted to watch you play it. Full moon imminent. Oh, it's tomorrow, isn't it? We'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Get some time with Clementine to get her faculties working. Do some tummy time. Also, yeah, why doesn't it want to download? Is it like a Steam thing, or is it your computer? No idea. Steam thing. You could try restarting your computer. I don't know. Sometimes restarting your computer can help with Steam issues. There, she can roll on her tummy now. Good job. Why are you awake? 1 a.m., buddy. Back to bed. Are you still a light sleeper? No. Do a little bit of personal one-on-one with Clementine as well. Her motor skills are doing good, but I think we need to work on her social. Yeah. Let's work on her social a little bit. Fine motor. Playing with toys. Oh, she just got it. Cool. Awesome. Hey Zero, welcome in. Can't stop long but want to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by to say hi. Oh, we're already putting her to bed? She's not even tired. What are you doing? Don't claim to know what I want, Monica. She was fine. Stupid Czech infant bullcrap. Here, work on playing with her. Needs some more social development. I should just deactivate the social bunny thing. It's kind of annoying. I'm one of those people that hates notifications. I hate looking at notifications. Why is she upset? Now she's tired? Just awake too long. She's just grumpy because she's been awake. Alright. Now go ahead. Going? Czech infant. It's always the stupid Czech infant bullcrap. Gosh, I hope they fix that. Abigail's awake. Pretty early, girl. I used to have a mod that made Slims sleep through their entire night. Because they have this thing where they'll get up right as soon as their energy bar is full. Not necessarily because they're well rested. Or, no. They'll get up because their energy bar is full, even if it's in the middle of the night. I had a mod that would make them stay in bed until morning. And I think it broke. So I have to wait until it's updated. Alright. Amazing. They're so self-efficient now. We'll have to do. I don't think they can vacuum though. That's still gonna be Monica's job. What does this even ask for? Become confident. Have confidence. Level 3 mental skill. He's almost there, actually. First, yeah, they're supposed to learn how to ride a bike, too. I don't know if I can afford buying them bikes right now. Oh, it's a Saturday. They don't even have school today. Draw 2 pictures while inspired. I guess I'll have to get her inspired. I think they can do that by browsing art. Scour for memes. Browsing art and I think cloud watching. Cloud watching also makes them inspired. Cloud gaze. What about you? Oh. Being a sad boy. Actually, you know, he could go fishing, right? Where can he go fishing? That increases mental skill, actually. Is there a spot to fish in this neighborhood? Way far away. Poor kid doesn't know how to ride a bike all the way out to that lake. Oh, hope you like running. Now he's gonna do a sad walk the whole way there. Will the kids go to school? Yeah, on Monday. Laundry's not dry. Hit that cycle again. We got some chores to do. Gotta vacuum. Oh, Clementine's still asleep. Incredible. Alright, she's inspired, which means she can start drawing for her aspiration. Oh, Ice, as for the Parenthood pack, one of the things that adds are these character values right here. So they can achieve certain things. So for example, she can earn the good manners trait when she ages up if you raise this bar all the way into the green by doing certain things like setting the table or introducing yourself to people, just having polite manners or responsibility, or like doing their homework every day and stuff like that. They can raise these character values for extra traits for when they're adults that make them better. Or worse, it can go into the red and they can get counterproductive traits instead. but it's a new thing that they added for Parenthood. It is cool. I like it. Counterproductive traits are more fun. Hi, Echo. They might be fun, but probably not for Monica. They'll definitely be fun for my 7 Deadly Sins challenge that I'm writing out. That one definitely encourages bad traits. Okay. Yeah, she's been sad, so her frickin' furry meter is almost full. She's about to explode into her fursuit. Seven Deadly Sins challenge? Yeah! It's one of the things I'm writing out. I think it'd be fun to have a generational legacy challenge where each sin in the legacy represents one of the 7 deadly sins. Sounds like a challenge that could be really wild if you used certain mods like the Extreme Violence or Base Mental. I have played with those mods before. They're pretty interesting. I don't have them in the game now though, because I don't really play with them. Like one of those things where I plugged it in, I was like, ooh, hee hee, look at, I'm gonna be bad. Like, wait, they implemented furries into Sims? Yeah, don't you know? They put furries in Sims. They're called werewolves. I mean, I see her fury gauge and it's her furry meter. This is her furry gauge. She gets really mad and puts on her fursuit. Clementine's hungry. Are you fishing? Did you make— oh, it's raining! He made it to the lake and it's raining! Oh gosh. Oh yeah, this is another thing that came with the Parenthood thing. The kid will ask you a question. So like, when I grow up, I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to start getting ready to be a ninja when I'm growing up? And you can give them an answer that'll affect their trait values. And depending on your parenting skill, you can kind of understand what it'll do. So her parenting skill is high enough that I'll see that it'll affect these traits. But when it's higher, it'll tell me which trait is going to make it go down. Be a ninja, you need the flip out skill. So I usually end up choosing something for whatever trait I'm trying to help them increase. But I'm not going to focus on that for 100 babies, because if I do that for every single baby, I will go absolutely insane. So, I mean, if I had a kid that asked me that, I'd probably just say, I don't know, start practicing hiding. So her emotional control went up, but her responsibility went down. Also, Benny's fishing in the rain. He's also hungry. What? He doesn't look like he's having a good time. Benny, you okay? Did you catch a fish? No. Catch a fish and you can come home. You ever go to the Real Ultimate Power site? No, I don't think I have. Put together form a site made by someone who loves ninjas. No, I don't think I've heard of that. He didn't get a fish. He sucks. Fine, go home. You taking care of Clementine? She's hungry. Alright. Now, what else does she need? She hasn't used her diaper yet. I can't tell her to use her diaper, right? So we can just get that over with now. And then... just over-the-top fandom of ninjas? I thought that was Naruto. They're all... This one time in this diner, someone dropped a spoon, and this ninja flipped out and killed the whole town. Ah, I see. Alright, she used her diaper. Good. Now we can just... Oh, she did the frickin' blowout thing again. See? It happens more often than not, I think. Monica got nasty too, because it happened on her. Oh. No, don't put her... Whatever. Fine. Do your somber howl. Then get cleaned up, girl. Oh wow, look at that. That drops her meter down like almost all the way. She's sad though, so it's gonna fill up really fast. You're always so sad, Monica. I wish I could make you happier. Like the werewolf kids always have problems with the new teeth coming in. She lost her inspiration buff for the thing I was trying to get her to do. Get changed out of your wet clothes. Eat? Who did that? Was it you, Benny? I love how Monica's like perpetually in a state of hunched over, creeping around the house. I don't think she's ever not on the brink of a transformation. Alright. I like the unique taste. I think the cake is expired, buddy. Oh, there's the laundry. Don't put it away. Oh boy. Hey, parenting skill 9. Awesome. Alright, how is she? Her mood's really good. Awesome. They're so much easier when they're not twins. You're not just round rouletting them through the bathtub all the time. You do things? Give her a toy. Yeah, you clean up your own mess, buddy. Naughty kid. Oh, it stopped raining. You want to try the fishing thing again? Alright, how are your faculties progressing, Clementine? Needs to learn how to creep. Oh no, she just got it. Learned how to creep. That means she just needs to learn how to crawl. Wow, you're so much... it's going so much better for her. She learned to babble too, right? No, she still needs to learn to laugh. Oh, she sat up! Look at that! You can sit up. Why are you sad? Oh, 'cause she's been awake too long. Just try to go night-night. What's up, Abby? Talking to her? Yeah. Go to the bathroom. The ninja thing again? Oh, hey, it's showing me which one it lowers now. That's pretty cool. Responsibility is really easy to improve on this one. Because as long as they go to school every day and do their homework every day, they'll max out their responsibility. She's a creep? Yeah, she's a weirdo. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. She belongs out in that wild, wild world. Alright, Monica. You have time to make some money, so go make some money. Chop chop. I'm serving. Kid, you're not even hungry, you're just being a glutton. You put it in the fridge. You try the cloud gazing thing. I want to get her inspired. There we go. Now draw. Draw, Abigail. Get all your dreams onto paper. Alright, cool. And he got his mental skill up. Now he just needs to become confident. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. Heck! I'm sure he'll be fine. Remember, the children yearn for the mines? What? Like, making children work in a mine? That's awful. Oh, I like that portrait. That's really pretty. What? What did he ask? Oh, just a chat? Then Plopsy. Maybe I can get her to work out a little bit. Try. How about you do a Pilates? Is that what it's called when you dance as a workout? Is it called Pilates or is that something else? Remember. Whatever this thing is called. There's a word for it where you dance to work out. Dang, she almost got some moves. Holy moly. Those hips move. Billy may not be good at fishing, but maybe he's better at finding diamonds. Alright, chuck him in. Give him a canary. He'll be fine. He'll discover his werewolf heritage somehow, I think. Zumba, that's what it's called. Oh, she's playing with her toys. She's also hungry. I don't think the kids can give them bottles, can they? I think only the teenagers can bottle feed. Oh! Clementine started laughing. Cool. That's good. Abby needs some social, so how about you two hang out? Be friends. Oof, my butt. Get her food. A little tired, but manage. We do have to teach her how to crawl. Practice crawling. Oh. Oh, you can't teach her to crawl if she's sitting in that thing. Pick up. Walk away from that thing. Now practice crawling. There we go. There we go. Look at her. She can't move. She's stuck on tummy. Too exhausted. Can't do it. Failed. Fail, baby. Better do better than that, Clementine, or send to the mines with you. Once those hands can hold a pickaxe, you've already found your worth. Look at her scoot! She's doing this little butt shuffle, that's so silly. Oh my god! Do babies do this? So ridiculous. I love it. We're gonna do more crawling with her? Come on, do a little bit more crawling practice. She tried to get up a little bit. Where'd you get paint from? Hey, you better stop. Mom's right there. Abby got up! She crawled a bit! She did it! Crawl milestone unlocked. Oh, I think she's about to explode. Yeah, Mom's exploding! Watch out! She become furry! Can she regain control? No. Too mad. He's talking. Can't be that mad. Even though it says, I don't know. She's just having a chat. She's like, yeah, I got a little mad. I turned into a furry today, but you know what? I think I'm gonna be civil about it. Kind of want to play that baby game where the whole goal is to eat batteries and such. Oh! Shoot, what is that called? Shoot, there's a word for it. What is it called? Baby daddy or something like that? I don't remember. But I know which one you're talking about. Family dynamic difficult. When it comes to authority, some younger Sims just do not know how to respect their elders, and it's certainly looking that way between Monica and Abigail. Family members with a difficult family dynamic will be mean to each other more often. The younger Sim will be less likely to follow the rules or demands of the older Sim, and the younger Sim will complain to the older Sim more often. I mean, to be fair, I've been kind of having that kind of attitude about Abby anyway. She's getting better. She was such a bad little kid. She's also a werewolf too. I think we'll just accept it. We'll try it. I can't make this picture perfect family forever. Goes. Outshined by watching siblings milestone. No attention left. Abigail's caregivers are so busy with their siblings, it feels like there's no attention left for her. You know, for a household that's gonna have a lot of children, that makes sense. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Poor Abby. We did it. It's downloaded. Oh, you did it? Cool. I hope you have fun with it, Rhyme. Thank you for being here. Good luck. I'll probably come over to hang out after my own stream is over. Oh my goodness.
New ping model. It looks so good. Underscore carrot.
Carrot. Thank you so much for subscribing, Shen. Hello, welcome in. How you doing? Brian still thinks he works here. I don't know if PlushieBot responds to subs. I don't think it does. That's a shame. But yeah, thank you for the sub. How you doing today, Shen? And yes, I have a new model. I didn't officially announce it, really. I should probably post that around. But yeah, I made a new PNG model. I like this one. Just kind of waiting for her to get over herself. Can you regain control yet? Okay, looks like it worked. Good. There we go. That's better. She's doing the sad werewolf thing, though. Ugh. Makes her worse. Makes her sad. Doing well, just got off work. Oh, cool. Saw the new model and had to come say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope your work day wasn't too stressful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes when the Sims get really sad, you can call the quote-unquote sadness hotline, and it'll make them happier again. Oh. Alright, you left her on the floor. She got left on the floor because Monica turned into a wolf and ran away. Oh, is she messing around with the shelves? She's mobile now. Okay. Monica's really hungry too, but mostly Clementine needs more sleep. Put her in her crib, she'll sleep better. Happy Spitter, ew. And good appetite, awesome. That's great, because Benny was terrible. Benny didn't like to eat, ever. Wait, no, not tummy time. Go night night. I wonder if the melody actually works. Got a case of the wiggle wiggles. No, not wiggle time, it's bedtime. Thanks for lurking, Shen. See if Monica can get some more sleep before morning. Very good. Moon Madness. Oh, right. Although not quite a fully fledged werewolf, Abigail still feels the agonizing influence of the moon. Right. So she's still a little bit upsetty. Oh, she broke the toilet. She doesn't have werewolf strength already, does she? Does! She has werewolf strength already. She's only a child! Already so destructive. Alright, we're waiting until Clementine's somewhere in her toddler years, and then we'll get another baby. Okay, well, Abigail's all set up for her day. Right, for Artistic Prodigy, play instruments. Oh, I have to buy her a violin? Can kids play piano now? I don't remember. Draw all 5 pictures on the activity table. Can kids play piano now? I don't remember. I know they have a child's violin. Oh, it's cheap. It just sounds like crap. I hate listening to it. Hold on, let me... Can kids play piano? I think they can, but as much as I would rather have her play the piano, I think it'd be too expensive to buy. Can't play guitar. They have the— oh, that's like my entire budget. Okay. Child violin it is. We... It's gonna be so loud. Thankfully, the volume's not too loud on the Sims game. All I hear is jazz. She can go practice that. Violin's hard to learn. Like, you just sound like complete garbage for a while. I remember Hell Girl trying to learn how to play piano. Or not piano. Violin. Really hard. Weeks. Oh, got that fixed. Shower. She's not hungry, so we're not gonna worry about that. Clementine's still asleep, so maybe she can sneak in a quick workout. As soon as the bathroom's free, we'll get Benny in there. Alright, maybe now today he can catch a fish. It's sunny out, so that's a plus. Shoot, where is it again? Nope. I'm still trying to learn the San Sequoia neighborhood. I'm new here. Really big, too, for how many of these houses are just set dressing. Maybe it's so that Sims have more space for, like, walking their dog or riding their bikes. Girl, Monica, you didn't even get in your workout gear. Slept through the night! Clementine got a full night of sleep! Incredible! What a well-adjusted baby. Alright, go jogging to push the limits. I think pushing the limits is usually what really gets them a good buff. Go for it, girl! Gosh, I tried the whole jogging around the neighborhood thing for a while. It messed up my knees. I think I'm just old. How did people go jogging? It hurts my knees. Maybe I just thump too hard. I think I thump on my heels too hard, so it makes my joints hurt. We had an elliptical. We had an elliptical in the house for a while, and I liked it. It was easier to work out on that because it's a high effort, low impact way of working out that I really liked. But after we moved to the new place with Seymour, well, the place we're in now, we moved in with Seymour and we didn't have space for it, so we had to sell it. But now we live by a bike trail, which is also nice. Cycling is also fun, but I guess I still have that old person thing where it hurts my wrists. My wrist will hurt really bad when I bike for too long because I get stuck at this awkward angle. Maybe I just have an ill-fitted bike because my wrist will hurt and my neck kind of hurts from being cranked up. I think my bike makes me lean forward too much. I think that's the problem. Maybe the seat's too high? I don't know. So the problem is that I got a bike where I couldn't get a bike that fit me just right. Either the seat was too high and it makes my joints ache because it sits me at a funky angle, or the seat is too low and I can't do like a full extension rotation on my legs. I don't know. I have long legs, but I'm still kind of short. I'm mostly leg. I don't play nice with bikes, I think. Play in? No. She wants to do everything she's not supposed to. Needs to use her diaper and she's hungry. You know what? How about Monica? Don't pick her up. Don't do it. Shh. See. Alright, Clementine. Use your diaper. And after you're done, we'll get you changed. I don't want her doing it on Monica though. that was pretty nasty last time. Now I can change the diaper. She didn't blow out. That's good. She's already better than the twins, which was every single time. Uh-huh. Very good. Looks like Benny still can't catch any fish. Just keep trying, buddy. Just keep trying. And I think she needed to eat too. What other milestones does she have to do? Social. All she has to do is learn to babble. She did really good. We actually got an infant with like all her stuff done because she wasn't a twin. Twins are good for the baby count, but they're not good for Monica. How about you? You know what? If she talks to Clementine and stuff like that, maybe it'll help Clementine's social stuff. We just need her to babble. Oh, we can sell our paintings too. Good, good. Desperately needs a shower, and then we'll get those sold. Paintings are selling better now. One of those is almost 1,000. What are you doing? Whatever. Oh, she's crawling around now. Baby didn't like that? She's so mad. Why are you mad? Beastly growth spurt from being a small werewolf. Growing up is weird enough as it is, but now this? Hey, she babbled. Excellent. I think she's all done with her infant stuff then. Good. Can't believe it. Man, werewolves are angry little buggers, aren't they? They really struggle. Alright. Where's my attention? Pay attention to me! She's so mad! Oh, Abby. Been a problem child from the moment you were born. Awesome. Got mail. Thought they were bills, but I don't think they're actually bills. Yeah. Collected everything. But what was everything? Is it in our inventory? The birth certificates? I don't want to keep the prints. She has so many upgrade materials. I could probably upgrade some stuff. The thing is, like, I don't want to upgrade appliances and then replace them with something better later. I'd love to make these washer dryers not break, but... And drum? Do they even have, like, an unbreakable thing? I don't think they do. Sucks. Insta grasp, look at that! Okay. Well, the paintings are finally starting to make us some money. We have 2,900 simoleons. I wonder, I should really buy bikes for the kids. How much is that? Bikes. That... Hello? I don't think it's in the kids section. Oh. Oh, it's actually really cheap. Cool. Alright, let's buy some kids' bikes. Awesome. She's tired. Too bad she can't, like, lay on the mat by herself. Take a night. Take a nap. Fine. Alright, you can start practicing how to ride a bike. Oh, she has a little helmet. Let her go. She'll wobble. Look, go for it, Abby. Oh, Benny finally caught something. He got a minnow. Good job. Ow. I like how with the riding a bike thing, they'll just go through walls. It's so ridiculous. Not very accurate. I guess it's better than them constantly complaining they don't have space to do something. Very good. Benny? I knew it. Little scamp. Rest disappointment. See, how many times does she have? She only has to discipline like 3 more times. Influence to clean up mess. See? Naughty. Oh, Clementine's awake. She hungry. We're fed. What else do we need? She's pretty much fine besides that. What is that? I can't from losing confidence. What if Benny becomes a failure? What if everyone thinks he already is? Oh no! Buddy, that's a big problem. Those are some big thoughts for your young brain. Oh, have confidence! Clap milestone. Oh, Clementine can clap. Oh my gosh, it's awful. Girl, why didn't you get— I don't think they automatically stop bike riding to take care of their moods. I think they get stuck on it. But she did not once try to get off that bike to take care of herself. It's pretty late. We should probably put Clementine to bed. Right, how many we got 3 paintings up for sale. That's not bad. Probably auto sell something too, just to get some money. Gotta go to sleep. Yeah, thank you for being here, Lantos. You have a good night. I think she's painting a bit faster now too, which is good. Finally starting to pay off with the money. Oh, Benny, buddy, you really good. Yeah, go to bed. You have school in the morning. In fact, I think everyone should go to bed. It's late. Here we go. Oh, it's thunderstorming. She's gonna wake up upset, isn't she? She doesn't have a toy in her inventory. She should, though. She can't play with it in the crib, though. Gotta sleep it through. I think the thunderstorm is gonna keep her up. She used her diaper, so we'll have to wake up and get her cleaned up anyway. Oh, the kids need breakfast too. Shoot. Make a quick fruit salad, that doesn't take long. Oh god, she needs a bath. Don't do your check infant. Fruit salad first. Baby can wait. Kids gotta get ready for school. Angry little werewolf. Werewolves really do have like an anger issue, don't they? As soon as Abby is done, Benny's turn from the shower. Big shower. Benny. Sure you got time too. You don't have to worry about shoot. No, I have to wait until Benny's out of the shower. Then we'll get Clementine cleaned up. Oh, we're getting to the point where I'm gonna need a second bathroom. And the shower's broken. Of course it is. I know I wanted to turn this into an official dining room. No, I can turn this into a dining room still. But maybe on the back, I can tack on like a half bath. I'm gonna save up money and get them a second bathroom. I think that should be our goal. Don't do your check infant bullcrap. Just give her a bath. Don't do your thing, just give her a bath. Oh, you... The check infant thing wouldn't be so bad if it was accurate. If it just let her do the thing right. When does she age up? Tomorrow. Okay. Good. Now we can get some cleaning done. Doing? Why are you frozen? Oh, we'll get some chores done real quick. A lot of dishes. Ugh. People's visit. An event. Let you know your friend Eleanor Sullivan has passed away. Oh, I remember her. She was the older lady. Sad. That. Ouch. Oh, I see. Wibble wobble from playing on playmat. Yeah, she's wiggly. She get off the mat? She really... I don't like that. They have to ask to be taken off the mat. Why? Like, it's just a mat. She can crawl off from it, right? What else get done? Nail? Bills. There we go. We can afford the bills at least. I guess she can get some more painting done. Oh, she broke something. At least with all these objects breaking, she's learning how to repair things. Brings up her repair skill. Gotta find the bright side, I suppose. We'll just leave Clemmy to her own thing. Yeah, she can entertain herself, I think. She was a good baby. She wasn't nearly as bad. Oh, she can't sleep because of the music, can't she? Yeah. Try it again. Go. Great, is a thunderstorm gonna wake her up? That's so annoying. Doesn't have enough points for the age down potion yet. Celeste. Who is Celeste? What? Who is Celeste? When did I meet you? Were you a neighbor? Apparently she wants to talk to her. Does chat on the phone count? It didn't. That sucks. I don't want to invite them for that. I could listen to music, but I don't want to wake up Clemmy. Alright, kids are home from school. They brought home projects too. We could probably all kind of work on that. They'll all work on their school projects together. And you can assist. Everyone works on it together. Hopefully that'll increase some of his confidence too. It might. Alright, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night. Yeah, we got some things done. The toddlers aged up to children. Abigail is now taken over Benny's position as a bad child. She's constantly angry and upset. I think the werewolf is awakening in her. It's manifesting as aggression. Benny's kind of calmed down. He's chilled out a little bit. I think it's because he discovered fishing. I think he likes fishing, and I think that's making him mellow. It's like that thing from Wolf Children, where one kid starts out wild and calms down later, and the other kid's really quiet when they grow up, but when they grow up, they become wild. I think that's what's happening. Clementine is now an infant. She's been a wonderful baby, much easier to deal with, and she'll be aging up tomorrow at least. And at some point when she's in her toddler phase, we'll try for baby again. And I believe, what father are we going to choose next time? I think Arthur, the doctor. Yeah, it'll probably be Arthur. So yeah, I think this is going well. Monica's finally starting to gain some of her sanity. Her werewolf thing is getting a little bit more manageable. Yeah, we're making some pretty okay progress. A lot less anger than before. Yeah. Girl, calm down. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Alright, well, we're gonna finish out with a raid. I believe, yeah, Rhyme is stream? Yeah, I'm gonna go raid over to Rhyme because he's playing The Quarry, which is a game I really like. I think it's very fun. And that's what I feel like. I'm gonna watch it anyway, so let's go check out Rhyme. Okay, so raid is going. There's our raid message. Okay, and we're all set. So thank you all so much for being here with me today. Follow if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!